Hello, welcome to Trimr. In this session, we will learn about trim function in CL program, and also we will discuss the difference between triml, trimr, and trim function. So let's go through that program. So here for demonstration purpose, we have declared two variables. First is named as string, which is of type character, and the length is 50 here, and we have initialized some initial value here, which is there is some spaces, then a texture math, then some other spaces. Okay, so this kind of string we are using because we want to trim out these spaces from this string. Now another variable is named as new string, which is also a type of character, and the length is also 50. So this variable we will use to store the output, which will be written by the trim function. Now we will see the syntax, and also we will discuss the purpose. So syntax is quite simple. You just need to write percentile trim, and inside that you can pass that variable which you want to trim out. Okay, so percentage trim will do like it will remove or truncate the spaces from both sides. Okay, so if we are there is another optional parameter also, like if you want to trim any particular character, let's say I want to trim out only asterisk from my string from both sides. So what I will do, I will simply write here asterisk. So in this way I will pass it in a quote asterisk, and it will trim out all the asterisks from the both side. But usually we go with these usually we utilize this trim function for removing the space. So for that scenario we can easily use this syntax percentile, and then inside that you can write variable which you want to trim. And then another function is triml. It will also perform the same operation. It will remove the spaces, but only from the left hand side because it is mentioned as triml. Similarly we have trimr. It performs the same operation but only from the right hand side. It will not change the value from the left hand side. So let's see how we are utilizing this in code. So in first scenario I'm using percentile trim. So for that I'm using chgvar command, and inside that once you write chgvar, take F4, and here I'm passing the variable in which I want to hold my output, which is new string, and below to that I'm using that function percentile trim, and inside parenthesis I am passing the variable from which I want to which I want to perform trim operation. So once it performs trim operation, it will store the value in new string, and then we are printing it with the help of snd command. So it will show the output. Second scenario is this, where we are using the triml function. So everything is same except the function name. Here previously we are using percentile trim. Now we are using percentile triml. So it will remove all the spaces but only from the left hand side. And third scenario is for trimr, which will also work in the same manner. Just only difference is the function name, which is trimr. So this will remove all the spaces but only from the right hand side, and it will not change the left hand side part. And then we are printing this also on the screen with the help of snd command. So this is how we are using the percentile trim or triml or trimr. So basically trim will truncate or remove all the spaces from left and from right both side. If we talk about triml, then it will remove only left spaces, and if we talk about trimr, then it will remove only right spaces. If you want to trim any particular character from your string, then you can pass it as a second parameter inside a quote, then it will remove and perform the trim operation on that particular character. So let's try to compile it and see the output. It is compiled. Now I'm calling this. So first output is texture math only. So it removes the spaces from left as well as from right hand side. If I do page down here, this is the second output. Here left spaces is removed but right spaces are still there. We are not able to visualize it, but it is still there, right? If I do page down, this is the third scenario where left spaces are there but right spaces are removed. Okay, so this is how we can utilize this triml, trimr, and trim function. I hope it is clear to all of you, and in the upcoming session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Trimr.